Grand risings, grand risings, grand risings. Y'all see the title this morning, this rising, this rising. D4vd, David. In other words, attacked by inmates. Yes, yes, this has happened, everybody. New evidence revealed, shocking new footage. I mean, we got the whole rundown for you today, man. So y'all tune in, sit back. You rocking with Stephen Blake and the great Nancy Grace. I can't advertise her for infringement type rights, but no, I'm just picking the pills a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to damn peel the goddamn layer of this onion back because I'm trying to understand what the fuck is really going on with my damn self. This shit here is damn getting real fucking wickedy. Is that a word, anybody? Wickedy? It's getting real wickedy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to figure out what's going on with all the fucketry. So everybody out here in TV land, if y'all are interested in this story, y'all come on over here and join me. I got the link in the motherfucking comments. Y'all go on over there, like, subscribe, whatever it is you want to do. We finna chop this shit up today. We finna dissect this shit. I'm finna find out what the hell is really going on. Y'all want to know what the hell is really going on? Let's find out what the hell is really going on. No, I ain't a nosy motherfucker. I just want to know what the hell is going on because this shit has the potential to affect the music industry. Oh man, the ramifications are wild. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? They are, man, they are ginormous. You get what I'm saying to you? This could really affect the music industry and the way things are being done behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So let's dig deeper into the behind the scenes because I'm a musician. I'm in the music. So, you know, this does affect me. It will affect my children that come along after me and things of that nature. So let's find out what's really going on. All right. One time I do not own the rights to this footage. If I need to say that, we just watching it with them. You know what I'm saying? Let's watch us some TV. Straight up. Nancy Grace, everybody. Nancy motherfucking Grace. And Stephen Blake. Let's check her out. Let's see what she's talking about today. Know what I mean? Let me stretch this for y'all one time. Let me do this right here. Hear me? Boom. That's better for y'all. Now we on TV. Now we on TV time. Did I bring my remote control out here? I did. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on with this story right here. Breaking news. Breaking news, everybody. Breaking motherfucking news. Hear me? Let's do this shit.
Breaking news tonight, a missing little girl, Celeste, just 13 years old,
13.
She is missing, found decomposing, partially dismembered, in a Star's Tesla trunk, who is now whining because his tour is canceled. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us.
That's right. As y'all can see, I'm subscribed to Nancy Grace, so, you know what I mean? It shouldn't really be no big deal, right? We shall see. It is, so be it. But you know what I'm saying? If y'all trying to find out what the hell going on, let's find out.
Hernandez, an 11-year-old girl full of life, but also young and naive. When given the chance to chat with an older boy online, she engaged, unknowingly opening the door to a nightmare.
The music star I'm talking about has gone multi-platinum. But before I talk about all his musical success and how much money he's making.
Hold up. He has gone multi-platinum since this homicide has transpired. Okay? Before then, nobody knew who the fuck this kid was. You know what I'm saying? And if they did, then nobody tell me who the fuck this kid was. And I got 11 children on all ages. Somebody should have told me who the hell this kid is. I don't know who this kid is, where the fuck he come from. They just dropped him out of the sky some goddamn well one day with a big ass story. Now all of a sudden he multi-fucking platinum. I'm talking about not one, not two, not three. This boy here done damn near went quadruple platinum over fucking night because of this case. Because somebody's body was found in his trunk. All right? Now, if that don't say psychotic, I don't know what the fuck does, man. How are we damn supporting that shit? But again, it's alleged. We don't know. So we finna find out. Let's dig deep. I don't understand how the fuck he became multi-plat. I do, because now people want to know who the hell this kid is. Who the hell is David? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to know. When they heard the shit and when the shit popped off, they found a body in the trunk of some kid named David. Everybody was damn in awe. Like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on in the music industry? Like, what the fuck is happening? I have no idea. Let's find out.
How famous he is. Can I show you what he just reposted? Okay. Of a guy chopping up luncheon meat. And he says, me, if I see her talk with other dudes. You know, not a good look.
Not a good look.
When your then 13-year-old girlfriend is found dismembered
He just
and
posted
decomposing
it. Bro,
in your Tesla.
what is going on with this crazy ass boy, man? He did just get beat up in prison. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all some of that footage. Well, not in prison, in the jailhouse. He has been detained. And they beat him. They got him on footage. They got him on camera. They beat the boy bad. I feel for that shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happened to motherfuckers to get incarcerated, to beat up on women and children and shit like that, and then go your ass to the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? Or go your ass to the jailhouse. Them boys ain't hearing that shit, cuz. Either you gonna be in one of them catch-out dorms with them A-pod boys, them catch-out boys, or them fucking detail boys. Because you can't be in population. In population, you're gonna get fucked up. Nigga gonna bust your head, cuz. So don't be fucking with these girls, man, touching on these babies and these kids and shit, nigga, and thinking you gonna go to the chain gang, the jailhouse, and that shit you're gonna be swept up under the table. You understand me? Because nowadays, you can pull up a motherfucking record right on the fucking phone. They can pull up the record sitting next to your dumb ass now. Because you got phones in the chain gang. The nigga can literally type in your name and pull up all the information you need to know about you. Show it to every other inmate on the motherfucking on the compound, and your ass is grass, Holmes. So y'all niggas think before you act. In this day and age, you better be thinking before your ass acting. Hear me? So let's carry on. And one more thing. How the fuck he gonna post himself cutting up fucking meat, saying if she look at another dude, this is what I'ma do? What? This boy trying to put himself under somebody's chain gang, ain't he?
Recall to Israel Salas Rodriguez.
Rewind it just a little bit, y'all. Let me wind it just a little bit for y'all. For y'all that ain't catch the beginning with me. You know what I mean? Check this out.
Breaking news tonight. A missing little girl, Celeste, just 13 years old, when she goes missing, found decomposing, partially dismembered, in a Star's Tesla trunk, who is now whining because his tour is canceled. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us.
Sit back, relax, enjoy yourselves. You're not rocking with Stephen Blake, you know what I'm saying? Founder and CEO of Haters.
Hernandez, an 11-year-old
Let's do
girl full of life, but also young and naive. When given the chance to chat with an older boy online, she engaged, unknowingly opening the door to a nightmare.
The music star I'm talking about has gone multi-platinum. But before I talk about all of his musical success and how much money he's making and how famous he is, can I show you what he just reposted?
Please do, Nancy, please.
Of a guy chopping up luncheon meat. And he says, me, if I see her talk with other dudes. You know, not a good look when your then 13-year-old girlfriend is found dismembered and decomposing in your Tesla. And as I recall, to Israel Rodriguez joining us, senior news reporter, your son, not just dismembered and decomposing.
Trying to find out what's going on with this case. I ain't nosy, but I need to know.
That video is from
it's getting too wild.
TikTok. You could smell the trunk as you approached the Tesla. And isn't it true, Israel Salas Rodriguez, that the Tesla was by the neighborhood because it was so dusty and it had been sitting there for so long? My point is, how could somebody put
Hello, how are you?
A then 13-year-old little girl in a truck?
I'm going to tell you, you should put a disclaimer in the chat so that they don't try to get you for the content, a copyright disclaimer.
How I do that?
Hold on, I'll get you one. Give me 1 second. But I'll say it out loud. Fair use disclaimer. This is for research educational purposes only. He is not claiming the rights to the original content. This is merely just for research purposes only. Fair use copyright disclaimer of 1976. There you go. But I'm gonna put it in the chat so you can have it. You can pin it.
Thank you. Please do. I need that. I knew it would be something. I thought it was something behind it. I said it one time, but I didn't say it like that. You said it right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yeah. I just said I do not own the rights to this video type shit. Yeah.
That's good too, but I'm gonna put it in the chat. You can read it. Let me grab it and I'm gonna post it in the chat. I just want to let you know that I'm gonna jump down so you can finish watching this. So I'll post it for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you to do that before I start back.
All right. I'll be right back.
But anyhow, as y'all can see, this is what we're doing today. She's going to get me a disclaimer right now so that I don't get in any trouble, you know what I'm saying, get damn flagged or some shit like that, you know what I mean? Again, I do not own the rights to this damn video. I'm glad my homegirl TT came on and told me the correct way of handling it, you know what I'm saying? I like to do everything correctly, you know what I'm saying? Paperwork, you know? That's the key to success. The key to success is always being damn punctual, accurate, being it's another word I could use for it. You have to be specific. You definitely have to be specific. Specific. That's one of them words, boy. It's almost a tongue twister. Specific. Yeah. Straight up. So I'm waiting for this disclaimer right now, everybody. Once I get the disclaimer, we can finish watching the video. We're definitely gonna watch this video today. I appreciate everybody who shows up, everybody who doesn't show up. I appreciate you too. I know a lot of people might already be live, different things like that. I know my homegirl Shalana is alive. If y'all want to go and chat, chop it up, that's a great platform for y'all. Y'all go check out Shalana, please, because that's my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? And she shows me mad love, mad support. I ain't trying to step on her toes this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of curious, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just chopping it up out here, and I want to see what y'all opinion on this shit is. You know what I'm saying? If they actually want to come over, then everybody is welcome. You know what I'm saying? If not, then that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. I'm just doing my own thing this morning. You figure, deal me? On God, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? No pressure. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I could compete with you, any of you. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even attempt to. This isn't for that. I would never. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. You don't feel me? So this is just like what my homegirl said it's for. Boom. Right there, etc. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, etc. All right. So I think we ready right now to get back. This content is used for educational and commentary purposes. There go another one that she dropped down. This content is used for educational and commentary purposes only and is not intended to infringe upon any copyrights. All rights and ownership remain with the original creators and copyright holders. Okay, so everybody got that? Everybody sees that I'm correct right now. I'm 100% official now. I can do what I'm doing. So y'all ready to get back to it? Let's get back to it. All right, we'll start it from the beginning if y'all want to. All right, just one more time, everybody. Let's get it right. Now that I got my disclaimer, you know what I'm saying? Everything is 100%. You know, I'm official. Let's do this shit. You hear me?
Breaking news tonight.
Hey.
A missing little girl.
Hold up. Shout outs to my homegirl TT. Appreciate that. Let's go. I say, let's do this shit.
Just 13 years old when she goes missing. Found decomposing. Partially dismembered in a Star's Tesla trunk. Who is now whining because his tour is canceled. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us.
For the record, I got some more footage too of him in jail getting battered. Them boys really beat him. They beat him pretty good, cuz.
Celeste Hernandez, an 11-year-old girl full of life, but also young and naive. When given the chance to chat with an older boy online, she engaged, unknowingly opening the door to a nightmare.
The music star I'm talking about has gone multi-platinum. But before I talk about all of his musical success and how much money he's making and how famous he...
And again, he only went multi-platinum after this case came out. Nobody knew who the fuck this kid was before here. You hear what I'm saying to you? And if they did, ain't nobody tell me. Damn sure ain't nobody tell my damn kids, and I got 11 of them. You hear me? Ain't none of them came home talking about no goddamn thing. Excuse my French, everybody. Okay? So this shit here is real wickedy and suspicious. It's a lot of fucketry behind this shit, and we finna dig a lot deeper into this. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I'm a nosy motherfucker. It is what it is. But bro, this shit here is just real spooky, and it's not right. I don't understand it. I don't understand how they didn't cover it up better than that. If they was trying to cover it up, I don't understand how it got back out, how it got exposed all this time later. I don't know if they just trying to come at the kid. The kid didn't accept the sacrifices. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Was this the kid's sacrifice? I don't know. But we finna damn sure find out today. You hear me? You gonna learn today. Real spill. I'm gonna learn with you. You hear me? One more time for my homegirl TT. Yes, sir. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, etc. You feel me? Let's do this.
Can I show you what he just reposted?
Dumbass.
Of a guy chopping up luncheon meat. And he says, me, if I see her talk with other dudes. You know, not a good look when you're then 13-year-old.
It's not a good look. How the fuck you a multimillionaire and you worried about some pussy? Who? Well, nigga, you traveling and touring all over the goddamn world and you worried about one piece of pussy that's sitting somewhere, some damn where could be having both leg butts wide open for some other nigga right now? While you in England, nigga? You know how many bitches in England want to give you some pussy right now on GP just because you look like you a celebrity? Bro, you serious? This type of shit you texting? You trying to put yourself under somebody's chain gang, homeboy. I'm sorry.
Friend is found dismembered and decomposing in your Tesla. And as I recall to Israel Salas Rodriguez joining us, senior news reporter, U.S. Sun, not just dismembered and decomposing. I mean, by the way, that video is from @Brian on TikTok. You could smell the trunk as you approached the Tesla. And isn't this true, Israel Salas Rodriguez, that the Tesla was noticed by the neighborhood because it was so dusty and it had been sitting there for so long? My point is, how could somebody put a then 13-year-old little girl in a trunk and leave the car there for weeks on end? How long was that car sitting there, Israel?
That's right, Nancy. So the car was reportedly sitting there for weeks in an affluent neighborhood in Los Angeles, the Hollywood Hills. Neighbors complained about a foul odor.
So before they moved the car to the junkyard, the car sat in his neighborhood. Listen, y'all, I actually researched this. The neighborhood that the car was in was only 2 blocks over. 2 fucking blocks over, bro, from his house. Now, that's some young nigga dumb shit. I don't see that as no cover-up type shit like somebody. I think that's somebody who was damn really acting, done did some shit, and then was like, oh shit, when they realized what they did, and then being the child that he is, didn't really know how to clean it up. Because I was wondering why the cleanup crews for the record labels, you know record labels have cleanup crews and shit for these motherfuckers that do dumbass shit. That's why these niggas don't ever get exposed until later on, until they fuck up. Then these people bring all this shit back out on them. Okay, so maybe the same thing was supposed to happen with him, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe he accidentally did something to this young lady and then frantically tried to cover it up because the car was only parked 2 damn blocks over and it was reported stolen. And they found it. Once they found the car, they towed the car. So the car had been sitting here for weeks. So it had to already been smelling. Think about it. This is a decomposing body in the back of this motherfucker unless the body wasn't there yet. See? There's a lot of questions in this shit. Why wasn't it already smelling? That body had been sitting there. They said that car had been sitting there. Other damn accounts said that car had been sitting there more than a month. Over a month. It's a decomposing body in the back, in the front trunk. It's not even a back trunk. This car has a front trunk. It's a Tesla. You know what I mean? This has a front fucking trunk. All right? So it was people passing by the hood of this car all fucking day, every day. Ain't nobody in the neighborhood smell that motherfucker. They just complained about it sitting there and being dusty. Then they towed it to the junkyard. And then weeks later, months later, they started smelling it. No. If one of my dogs died, something died, man, you start smelling that shit, man, damn near that day. If it's just left sitting. For sure by that next day. All right, so I don't know, man. This shit is weird. We're finna definitely get back to it. I appreciate y'all joining me. Everybody that's watching out there, everybody in the bushes, everybody in the comments, appreciate y'all. After a body is even decomposed for a week, it is horrible smell. A month is worse. Can you imagine? I mean, that shit causes fucking officers, trained veteran homicide detectives, to throw up on themselves. I've seen it with decomposing. They find decomposing bodies, and these are veterans. You know what I mean? And they earling all over themselves. Come on, a random motherfucker in the streets would have noticed that, would have picked up on that instantly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's unfamiliar to them, and it has like a different type of sweet tartness to it. It's death has a different smell. You know what I mean? So let me see what my baby mama was calling for. I'm sorry about that, baby girl. Let me see what's going on with you, and then we'll get right back to it. I apologize for that, y'all, but you know, this is real life too. You know what I mean? I live in the real world. Hear me? Definitely entertainment purposes. And as y'all notice, I got my copyright disclaimer down there. Maybe she'll call back. My phone is bugging. Are you at the house? Okay, I'm calling. Definitely. We're going to get right back to this, y'all. Go let everybody know that this is what we're doing. If you want to come over, come over. If not, then it's all good. You know what I'm saying? No pressure. What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm home. I'm doing my live, but why? What? All right, just I mean, like I said, I'm working at this point, so you're gonna have to be vigilant. That's all to it. Yeah, my little girl's about to get ready to come down, fuck around, play with them dolls. I told her I'm working, so she's gonna have to be vigilant. I usually the one end up having to. She bring them down here so that I can yell and scream at them. That what that is, y'all. So you know what I mean? So that I could discipline them because she ain't too good at it. She one of them first time mamas, y'all, and they can't do no wrong, and they be wanting to talk shit to her. They only 2 and 3. Like, nigga, I ain't scared of no 2 and 3-year-old, cuz. I will get them little niggas, man. And then my baby girls. And we talking about girls here. Y'all niggas is hell, boy. Yeah, girls is hell from Jump Street, cuz. From there all the way up. So, yeah, man. So anybody who trying to figure out girls, man, nigga, if you ain't start from here, you ain't never gonna grasp it. You know, you had to raise some damn girls to understand girls, bro. That's just the bottom line. They are who the fuck they are from birth. Period. All right, back to the damn story at hand, y'all. Yeah, real spirit. All right. Missing team found dismembered in the back of David's D4vd's car. All right, that's what we studying today, everybody.
On the Tesla, however, it wasn't until early September when authorities finally impounded that vehicle from the neighborhood.
To Moses Castillo joining us out of Orange County, private investigator.
That's where it was at.
Julian Law Group, former supervisor detective from LAPD, and you can find him at MosesCastilloInvestigations.com. Moses, you just heard Israel Salas Rodriguez refer to Hollywood Hills as, like, you know, a cushy, posh neighborhood. He's right. It is. Tell me about Hollywood Hills and why anybody would notice a dusty Tesla with
this car
sitting there for a really long
in Hollywood
time.
Hills, bro.
These people,
2 blocks from his house.
Like parked in their 5-car garages. Nobody's leaving.
He was panicking. He was panicking. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah, this is an upscale neighborhood who celebrities are there, you know, all the time, and they care for their cars. And when they see something that's out of whack, especially the older,
y'all need to hear this weird old song, man. Y'all got to hear this weird old song.
And it caused somebody to open the trunk because they would have discovered the body right then and there.
You know, we're showing you the tow lot where it ended up. That's the last thing you want, is your car ending up in a tow lot. You know, Joe Scott Morgan joining me, professor of forensics, Jacksonville State University, author of Blood Beneath My Feet, and he's a star of a hit podcast series, Body Bags, with Joseph Scott Morgan. Joe Scott, 3 weeks at least, 3 weeks, and the same soccer moms and executive dads, you know, jog by, and they're matching outfits and go, wow, that Tesla's been there a long time. What's that smell? Really? 3 weeks? What was going on in that trunk, Joe Scott?
Well, what was going on in the truck is advanced decomposition.
Here we go, y'all.
Let me throw this at you, Nancy. I don't know that the body was always in the trunk.
Well, didn't I just say that?
The body may have been decomposing somewhere else
and then placed in the trunk.
Hey, I've gotten a little education now on these Teslas. They actually refer to them as a frunk. because the trunk is on the front
It's on the
of
front.
the car.
That's a frunk.
And the remains may have gotten so foul that they were placed into the car, and then the car moved down the road and left abandoned on the side of the road. So I don't know that we can actually say that her remains had been in there for the entire time.
Told you.
Okay, hold on.
We just said that, didn't we?
On that, Joe Scott. Israel Saleth Rodriguez. Israel.
Ain't that right, TT?
Was
See,
the
we just
Tesla
talked about that.
moved a couple of times when it was sitting out on the street?
That's unclear right now, Nancy. However, there was reports from neighbors that the Tesla was parked in a home in that same area in the Hollywood Hills, and then days later it was parked on the sidewalk.
You know, some reports are saying the car was moved from one spot to the next. I can't confirm that right now, but Joe Scott, let me ask you a question. You know,
Yep.
Joe Scott, you're the death investigator. I'm just a trial lawyer. But before I let you get up on the stand and blurt that out,
Yep.
do you have any reason, any scintilla, speck of evidence to suggest Celeste's body was somewhere else decomposing and then moved to the trunk? Or is this
I believe
your theory?
Well, I do know this, and yeah, it's my theory, and I'll stand by it.
I said it off the top of my
I know
head.
that if normal people were around decomposing bodies and they're not used to being around them,
They're going to
as the
smell it.
body gets more and more progressively foul, they want to put as much distance between themselves and the remains. So I think that may have been what had happened here.
And wouldn't you agree, straight out to a veteran trial lawyer, Joanna Nevis? She is a premier criminal defense attorney and founder of the Nevis law firm. Joanna, I know you don't want to hear this in your capacity as a defense lawyer, but somebody was moving that car from place to place, which goes to intent, right?
Yeah.
If there's a car, a beat up car sitting right in front of somebody's house and it sits there for 2 weeks, they're going to call about it. But if it moves around, it's less likely to get called in. I'm talking about intent to hide the little girl's dead body, Joanna.
Yeah, Nancy, I don't disagree with you from the perspective of whoever was driving that vehicle and moving it around may have had an intent, but was my client the person that was moving it around, or does my client have an alibi for where they may have been each time that car was moving with that foul-smelling body in it? So just because it was moving does not put it with the person that I may
That's right. You still got to prove that he was in the car, that he moved the car, that he is connected to the body. You know what I'm saying? He connected to it by relationship, but we can't prove he the one cut up. He the one killed her. He could have been gone and somebody else did it. After watching her with him, could have been one of his homeboys. He's been wanting her, couldn't get her. He was gone, cut her ass up. She wouldn't give him none. Took some pussy.
Officers discover a decomposing body found in a bag in the frunk of the Tesla. The Tesla is registered in Hempstead, Texas.
Okay, that's another red flag. Here we are in Hollywood Hills with all the rich people, and they notice a dusty, dirty Tesla with a frunk, as Joe Scott Morgan pointed out. The trunk is in the front, a little bit dinged up, and it goes from place to place to place within the Hollywood Hills area. You know, then it gets towed. Nobody comes to claim it. Gee, I wonder why. I think I know why. Listen.
Human remains wrapped in plastic, placed in a bag, and hidden in the front trunk of the Tesla are severely decomposed and partially dismembered. Police say the person was a female, 5'2", weighing 71 pounds, with wavy black hair, and was wearing a tube top and black leggings. The person appears deceased inside the vehicle for an extended period of time before being found.
Straight out to renowned psychoanalyst, Dr. Bethany Marshall, joining us from this jurisdiction. She's the author of Deal Breakers. You can see her now on Peacock, and you can find her at drbethanymarshall.com. Dr. Bethany.
That bitch got a big ass mouth, don't
Can I
she?
talk to you about this little girl? Okay.
Yes.
She first goes missing from her
She made that
home,
mouth.
but she is just
That one
turned
never
13.
made.
She comes
Excuse my
back.
French, everybody.
She's reported.
That one never made one.
She's found. She's brought back. Everything's fine. Then she disappears again, and she's not reported missing. Let that just sink in. I want you to marinate in that just a moment, Dr. Bethany Marshall.
What they do about the
What I want to talk to you about is
they go to the
doctor?
Mind what they said?
Killer that would take a 71-pound little teen girl.
I'm breaking this down today on my podcast.
Put her in a plastic bag like she's trash.
This
and put her in the hot
little dude
of a car. You know how hot it gets?
This little girl was found cut up in his trunk. He a singer, David. D4vd.
For weeks.
She's been in the trunk for weeks, decomposing this shit.
And the car
it's just wild. It's weird.
So it's not detected. I mean, come on. I'm calling all ring cams right now. Who moved that Tesla?
Calling all ring cams.
But the mind it would take to murder a little girl, 71 pounds. She was last seen wearing Hello Kitty sandals. Okay.
So he met her at 13.
And put her in a trunk and
they've been together about a year and a half, some change, because they found her on her 15th birthday.
Coercive control. Whoever
she ran away at 13.
Had control over
to where he was.
Sufficiently so that her family was unable to find her. What 13-year-old does not want to be home with their parents unless they're being groomed and brainwashed by somebody who has, as we can see from the evidence, intent to kill? In terms of the mind of this killer.
Let me let y'all see this. All right, we watch this right here. I'm gonna come back to this. Let me let y'all see this real fast. Teen body found in musician Teslas. Can police solve this? I mean, it's everywhere, but that's not the one that I was watching another one that I want to show y'all. It's pretty damn interesting. That's what got me doing. I usually don't do this kind of shit, but this shit is pretty goddamn interesting. Like, wow. And I'm a crime buff anyway. I love crime stories. I love CSI. I love, forensic files. I love, cold case. I love Perfect Killer. I love shit like that. You know what I'm saying? World's Evil Killers. You know what I'm saying? I watch shit like that. Again, in order for me to teach my children, and you know what I mean, that, hey, man, there's real monsters out here in the world. Fuck the damn things that go bump in the night. That ain't what you got to worry about. It's your next door neighbor. It's your daddy best friend that he didn't know was on that list type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't check that list. We don't check and see if the people that we introduce to our kids and our family and our friends is on the fucking pedophile list. You know what I'm saying? But we need to start doing those type of things, because the real monsters is the same monsters walking past you every day. Same monsters that you dapping up. You don't know what that nigga doing behind closed doors. He could be Freaky Jason head cutting up motherfuckers, but in your face, think about all the serial killers. Ted Bundy, everybody who know the motherfuckers say, man, they was the best. John Wayne Gacy, man, he dressed like a clown. He was the best. He was in politics. He hung out with lawyers, politicians, presidents. He was the best. As far as all his friends know, that nigga had 32, 33 bodies up on his house. Little boys. At that. I mean, he real fucking twisted. I mean, all the way around is twisted. Man, woman, and child. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? Man, woman, and child. But, creepy. Fuck at you. All right, let's see. Library. Where that's at? Is that it? There it is. That's it. New leak footage. David attacked
Here's something
in jail.
most drivers don't know. The older your car, the cheaper your insurance should be. If your vehicle was made before 2020,
has become a battlefield with streamers and influencers dissecting.
See both of them together right here? That him and her together. They got him on video and everything. They together. They got her at his damn concerts and shit, all that shit, in the backstage, everything.
Do I think he's a murderer? Yeah, can't rule him out. That's the problem with this case. Too many coincidences. And every time someone tries to brush them off, another piece of evidence surfaces. Take the release date of Romantic Homicide. It wasn't just a hit single. It dropped on the exact day of Celeste's 12th birthday. Think about that. A song about killing love, premiering on the birthday of the girl now found in his car. That's not just on.
And every chick on the video, on all his videos, look just like her.
Heartbreaking confirmation. She told reporters that when the police described the victim's tattoos, including the shh on her finger, she immediately knew it was her daughter. She also revealed her daughter had a boyfriend named David. No matter how you spin it, every road leads back to him. And yet, even as police raided his Hollywood Hills residence, his team stayed silent. TMZ cameras caught officers hauling computers and evidence bags out of the mansion. Neighbors said they had regularly seen that exact Tesla with Texas plates parked out front. This wasn't random. This wasn't accidental. The internet has already made up its mind. Dante, one of the biggest voices in commentary streaming, put it bluntly.
That's done. I'm not gonna lie. That's done. He's literally cooked, bro. It's literally over.
And when you look at the timeline, he might be right. Celeste vanished in April. By September, her decomposed body was in his car. In between, there were live stream appearances showing David with underage girls
August, September.
Karaoke bars at 3 a.m. There were Discord messages referencing her disappearance, and there were unreleased songs with her name embedded in the lyrics. So when some fans still claim he was framed, the question becomes, framed by who? The car was his. The tattoo was his. The songs were his. The photos were his. You can't stage all of that. And now, inside jail walls, reality is catching up with him. Reports of him being attacked behind bars spread like wildfire. Maybe it was payback. Maybe it was intimidation. Maybe just prison justice. But it sent a clear message. His alleged crimes won't go unanswered. This is no longer about fandom or music charts. This is about a 15-year-old girl who never made it home, and a star whose songs may end up being used as evidence against him. Because in this story, the most haunting lyrics aren't just art. They may be confessions. And the question everyone is asking now is simple. How much darker can this get? The fallout. Labels bail. Streamers flip.
Everybody done pulled out from under him. He ain't got no promotion. He ain't got no label. He ain't got no songs. They done dis-released all his music. All of it.
The moment Celeste's name was publicly tied to David, his career went into freefall. The music industry doesn't move fast on morality. This time, it sprinted. Interscope Records, his label, didn't just hit pause. They pulled every promo, every planned rollout, every digital ad tied to him. Crocs and Hollister, two of his biggest brand partnerships, cut ties immediately. Wasserman, his agency, went silent. Sony Music Publishing, which had rights to his catalog, froze his promotional pipeline. Why? Because no corporation wants to be caught defending a man whose Tesla held a dismembered child. This wasn't about due process. It was about optics. As one streamer bluntly,
dismembered child.
Guilty till proven innocent? No. Innocent till proven guilty. Fact.
But the corporate exodus was just one layer. Online, chaos erupted. At first, defenders lined up. TikTok users spun theories that David was framed, that someone else planted the body, that he couldn't possibly be guilty because he had been performing on tour. But as more details leaked, the matching tattoos, the leaked Celeste track, and Raid, those same voices grew quieter. Even streamers who once defended him flipped. Jason Lewin, who had publicly vouched for David, was suddenly under fire. Ludwig grilled him live on stream, accusing him of standing by a murderer.
So let me get this straight. You support homophobic people and murder. Got it.
And then came the conspiracy theories. Fans began rewatching old streams, old concert footage, even claw machine arcade videos where David appeared with underage girls at 3 a.m. Every frame was dissected, every lyric treated as potential evidence. Meanwhile, prosecutors were building their own case. Law enforcement raided
the Hollywood
wrong with
these niggas, man?
David, seizing electronics and scouring drains.
Ain't no amount of pussy on earth.
Investigators were explicitly searching for blood evidence, an indication they suspected Celeste may have been killed or dismembered there. And the location of that house wasn't random. It was just a block away from where his Tesla was found in impoundment. Neighbors recognized it instantly.
I know you got chips. You better not have put them chips on my back. You touch me.
One man's downfall.
I got chips on my back. You better not touch me again to wipe it off.
With a missing 13-year-old girl for over a year. If he was writing songs about her, if his Discord knew, if fans suspected, how many people around him ignored the signs? Because here's the reality. Predators don't operate in silence. They need enablers. And every day, the internet is asking, who else knew? The media didn't hesitate. Within hours of the Tesla discovery, every outlet from TMZ to News Nation had splashed David's name across their headlines. What had started as a disturbing missing person case in Lake Elsinore had transformed into a national firestorm. On Banfield's nightly show, the framing was brutal.
If you're a fan of the singer David, spelled D4vd, you're going to want to listen up, because I think that guy is shaking in his boots right now. Here's why.
The raid on his Hollywood Hills residence was presented as the breaking point. Photos of detectives carrying computers and evidence bags out of the mansion ran side by side with footage of fans crying in disbelief. Media anchors didn't mince words. Every coincidence was framed as damning. Celeste's age became the flashpoint. Just 13 when she went missing, she was still legally a child when the songs referencing her were written. To the public, this wasn't just a homicide investigation. It was a morality play about predation, celebrity, and how far the music industry will go to protect its rising stars. And if the label's silence was deafening, fan. Outrage was explosive. Discord threads filled with screenshots, alleged DMs, and grainy photos were treated like gospel. Some users insisted they had been warning about David for months. Others claimed he had been paying off classmates to keep quiet. The effect was a collapse of trust. Every lyric, every Instagram post, every interaction was suddenly reframed as evidence. His artistic mystique had turned into a criminal profile overnight. Meanwhile, the LAPD's homicide division doubled down. According to TMZ's reporting, detectives weren't just looking for connections between Celeste and the Tesla. They were scouring drains and surfaces in his home with luminol, searching for traces of blood. The implication was chilling. They believed the dismemberment may have taken place inside that mansion. The unanswered question loomed large. Did David act alone, or was there someone else involved? Because think about it.
That's the police. They got that,
touring
boy.
artist doesn't just operate in isolation. He had managers, brand handlers.
That's right. That's what I was saying.
If people in his inner circle had been aware of his connection to Celeste and still did nothing, that transforms this story from one man's crime to an entire system of complicity. The whispers grew louder.
How it
Was
changes
his manager
everything.
who had rented the Hollywood Hills house protecting him? Did label execs know about the underage rumors and push forward anyway, blinded by the money machine? And then came the devastating confirmation from Celeste's mother. She revealed that her daughter's boyfriend was named David, and that police had described the tattoo that matched her daughter's exactly. That moment ended nearly all debate. This wasn't coincidence anymore. For fans, it felt like betrayal. A singer who built his career on sad boy vulnerability now looked like the villain in his own lyrics. For the industry, it was an earthquake, exposing how easily young stardom can hide sinister behavior. And for prosecutors, it was ammunition. Every song, every stream, every tattoo now part of a growing case file. The shocking thing, despite all of this, no charges had been filed yet. David hadn't been officially named a suspect. His lawyers were playing defense, his PR team staying silent, and his music still technically available on streaming platforms. But silence can't stop a title war. The public has already rendered its verdict. And in this era, where clips go viral faster than indictments are written, perception might be the deadliest sentence of all. Because what began as a body in a trunk has morphed into something larger, a referendum on celebrity, accountability, and the dangerous blind spots of fame. And as this storm rages, one question haunts every headline. Is this the beginning of a murder trial or the cover-up of the decade? Digital breadcrumbs, Tesla logs, forensics, and the legal endgame. By the time the story of Celeste Rivas broke wide open, the internet was already knee-deep in theories, and not just simple theories, intricate timelines, fan-led investigations, and Reddit charts tracking dates, tattoos, and song lyrics like it was a detective book. XQC became the unlikely ringleader. His reaction clip went viral after he pointed out a chilling coincidence. The release date of Romantic Homicide matched Celeste's birthday. Fans took that
wild, man. That is wild.
Treating his discography like a diary of confession, parsing lyrics for hidden meanings. Every reference to love, death, obsession suddenly weaponized as evidence. The line between art and reality collapsed overnight. But this obsession wasn't just about songs. Fans rewatched old streams where David had appeared casually with two girls at an arcade at 3 a.m. They noted that one of those girls looked eerily like Celeste. They slowed down karaoke videos, cropped screenshots from Instagram stories, and reposted blurry TikToks claiming to have spotted her by his side. It was digital vigilance justice. And it was fueled by the fact that mainstream coverage often lagged behind. By the time TMZ reported the raid, TikTok sleuths already had entire folders of screenshots tying him to Celeste. The most unsettling part, many of these alleged receipts weren't coming from outsiders. They were coming from his own fan community. Discord servers that once promoted his music were now the front lines of the investigation. Users claimed to have known about Celeste for years, accusing David of paying off classmates and using songs to keep insiders loyal. When M. Dontai addressed it live, he didn't just focus on the charges. He focused on the culture that allowed it to fester. He wasn't just talking about David. He was talking about an entire community that ignored red flags until it was too late. For the music industry, this case is a nightmare scenario. Interscope thought they had their next breakout star. Moody, marketable, streaming numbers off the charts. Crocs and Hollister saw him as a Gen Z ambassador, someone who could sell both shoes and lifestyle. But now, every brand attached to him is in damage control mode. The speed with which they dropped him wasn't just about saving face, it was about survival.
And he began as a Fortnite player on video games. Yeah, and they got him for infringement for some music that he was just listening to while he was playing the game. And his mama told him, why don't you just make your own music? And he made his own song to play on the video game. And the song blew up with all the Fortnite players. Yeah, that's how he come up.
Sometimes literally in their closets. Here's the most shocking twist. Despite everything, David has not yet been formally charged. He hasn't been named a suspect, even as detectives raided his home, seized electronics, and tested his drains for blood. That gap between public perception
Well, then
and legal
who supposedly
reality
beat him in
is
jail
dangerous, because
then?
in the court of public opinion, he's already guilty. But in the court of law, prosecutors have to prove it. They need forensic, timelines, witness
That's right.
testimony. They need
So
more
what
than
they
tattoos
saying
and
is they
songwriting.
just can't
Still, the writing
blame
is on the wall.
him,
If Celeste's mother's testimony,
which they
entered
can't,
into
you know what I
the
mean?
record,
But
confirming that her
damn,
last boyfriend
girl, go
was
put my
guilty,
hat back
it
up.
becomes harder to defend him as a victim of circumstance.
Shamaya, no.
Prosecutors find traces of blood in his Hollywood Hills mansion. The case shifts from circumstantial to criminal. And then there's the jail itself. Word spread fast that inmates targeted him almost immediately. If true, it highlights how even inside, his reputation precedes him. Jails have their own moral code, and crimes against children are often punished brutally by other inmates. The looming question, will prosecutors move fast enough to get ahead of the mob? Because every day they wait, the internet digs deeper, spins new theories, and convinces millions that David is already guilty. Strip away the headlines, the tattoos, the
She was
Discord
finna
leaks,
step right
and what's
in it.
left is
She
a
just sat it
disturbing
upside
culture.
down and was
He
finna
built a
stand
system
in it.
that worships young artists, elevates them overnight, and then refuses to
It's
look at the
psyched up.
shadows in their orbit. David was 20, Celeste was 13 when she disappeared. In any other setting, the age gap would have raised alarms immediately. But in the TO entertainment industry, it was ignored until it was too late. That's the lesson fans are grappling with. They weren't just betrayed by the artist, they were betrayed by the ecosystem.
All of his videos are morbid and in depth. Take it to mommy.
Ignored the warning signs. And now, as the case unfolds, the internet has taken matters into its own hands. Clips are dissected like evidence. Songs treated like
See,
testimony.
all the chicks look like old girl in all his videos.
This is more than a scandal.
Look, that's a ghost.
And what it reflects
That was a damn ghost on that shit. Y'all seen that shit?
And only wakes up
That was a damn ghost.
Just for what they did.
Watch.
For what they failed to stop. This is more than a scandal. It's a mirror.
See it disappear? Oh shit! What the fuck kind of wild shit this freaky kid got going on, man? What the hell kind of wild shit this freaky ass kid got going on here, man? Man, y'all seen that? That girl was a ghost. This video came up before they found this girl body. Ermi, why the hell a lookalike of her is a ghost on his fucking video, bruh? No. He got a whole song where he's sending her shouts out. And she ain't dead. But he talking like she dead. Whoa. Look at this ghost shit.
Case unfolds, the internet has taken matters into its own hands. Clips are dissected like evidence.
There she go.
Songs treated like testimony. And celebrities dragged, not just for what they did, but for what they failed to stop. This is more than a scandal. It's a
she
mirror.
disappeared.
And
She a fucking ghost.
A culture that rewards obsession, excuses predation, and only wakes up once there's a body in the trunk. For David, the story may end in a courtroom. For Celeste's family, it already ended in tragedy. For the rest of us, it's a chilling reminder that fame doesn't erase accountability. It only magnifies it. Because whether David stands trial or not.
Let me say this right here, man. This kid weird as fuck. It's a whole lot of fucketry going on behind this story right here. And I think his ass is roasted. Little emoji, man.
Damage is done. His songs will forever be heard not as art, but as evidence. His name will be remembered not for topping charts, but for the headlines that follow. And for fans, the betrayal cuts deepest. They thought they were singing along to heartbreak anthems. Now they wonder if they were singing along to confessions. The saddest part, in the back of everyone's mind, one thought lingers. If the internet hadn't pieced this together, would the industry have ever told the truth? There's another angle almost everyone missed, the digital trail. Modern cars are smartphones on wheels. Tesla's log, who unlocks them, when, where, and sometimes how fast they were driven. If there were authorized users on David's car, those app logins and access events can be subpoenaed.
That means whoever has access to his Tesla, because you can add authorized users to your Tesla, right?
Why that matters. It could narrow the window for when Celeste's body was placed in the car and who had digital custody at the time. Pair those logs with cell site data, router logs at the Hollywood Hills house, and surveillance cams along the impound route, and prosecutors can stitch a minute-by-minute map. If there's a second phone fob...
Well, they can do all that. Why they ain't did all that yet?
Access, that becomes the spine of the case. Timing is its own breadcrumb trail, too. The Tesla was parked on a public street long enough to be cited and towed, which pins down a hard timeline. That means whoever parked it there knew the vehicle risked impound after 72 hours and still left it. That's not panic. That looks like calculation. Then there's geoproximity, receipts that go beyond vibes. Reporters geotagged a photo of David in Lake Elsinore, a 6-minute walk from Celeste's home, months before she vanished.
The photo of David in a parking lot in Lake Elsinore, California, which for people outside of LA, that is a place that's about 70 miles east of LA. So it's not like right around the corner. And David was in a parking lot there in Lake Elsinore, which is where Celeste and her family live.
That alone doesn't prove a crime, but it obliterates the random coincidence defense when placed beside the raid, the lyrics, and the car. A harder, more uncomfortable angle. Systemic failure around a missing child. Reporting indicates Celeste had multiple missing person entries, one in January 2024, again in April, hinting at instability.
That's when she ran away the first time. So she was a frequent runaway. She would run away and go see him.
And then again, another one in April. It's clear that this was not a stable situation.
That raises hard questions for schools, platforms, and adults in her orbit. Who flagged what and when? Did anyone escalate beyond gossip and DMs? Which brings us to platform accountability. Inside his online communities, you had a combustible mix of hero worship and mislabeling. In one alleged thread, Celeste is tagged 18+, a digital fig leaf that normalizes the unacceptable and muddies moderation.
She was tagged as 18+?
Pair that with claims of payoffs to classmates and you get a portrait of manufactured consent. Social circles groomed to look away, or worse, to protect the brand. You can hear those planks forming in real time. And yet the tour timeline itself fractured the moment the news hit. Seattle was canceled the day Celeste's name became public. Worse for the no-knowledge narrative, even after the raid. Tickets for upcoming shows were still on sale. A surreal split screen of commerce versus catastrophe that only amplified public anger. For prosecutors, the forensics phase likely decides everything. Luminol in the house, drain checks, trace transfer in the garage, digital footprints across Tesla servers, iClouds, Discord archives. If even one of those threads ties back to physical evidence, blood proteins, tissue remnants, cleaning agents, and suspicious purchase histories, the case flips from circumstantial to corroborated. And for the public, the verdict already feels written. TikTok anchors declared his career 100% over, not as a legal conclusion, but as a moral one the brands can't outrun. But here's the paradox. The more viral a case becomes, the harder a fair trial gets. Every clip, every hot take, every coincidence board risks tainting a jury pool, which defense will argue and a judge must consider. So where does it go from here? A grand jury could quietly hear early evidence. If digital logs and forensics align,
y'all think this is going to be a live case?
Homicide-related,
I don't know. With all the
or accessory charges,
like they saying, social media
evidence is murkier.
Publicity that it's getting, right off the dick. I mean, straight off the rip. I don't really see it being one of those cameras allowed in the courtroom type deals. If so, then it's definitely going to be followed by millions, trillions. This case is going to be worldwide. This is going to be one of those ones that you never forget. So if this is your first time ever experiencing this type of a case, this is that O.J. Simpson type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just know this ain't going nowhere. It's going to be here. You know what I mean? How you doing, babe? Yeah. That's what's up. I was about to get ready to come over there, though. Real spill. I just wanted to get this out the way because it's been eating up at my spirit for some reason. I don't know. I think he sent me out here to talk about it this morning. I actually got me a copyright disclaimer from Miss TT, the Oracle. Thank you so very much, Oracle. You know what I mean? Everybody needs one. Even Leonidas had an Oracle he had to go to and see. You know what I mean? Find out whether or not he was gonna raid the goddamn them Persians, if he was gonna go fuck them up, or if they were gonna fuck him up. Oracle told him don't take his ass over there, fuck with them good people. And he went his ass on over there anyway. Him and his 300 and got fucked up. That's what happened to Leonidas now. True story is he didn't listen to the damn Oracle. Straight up. With me on the other hand, I ain't fucking Leonidas. This ain't 300 niggas. It's only one of me, cuz. So I only got one shot at this shit. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1997. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, etc. Get it? All right, y'all. I'm at my 53-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? I was only going to ride out for like an hour. I just wanted to get this out of my system because it's really been on my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually about to go back over here to Miss Shalon, Miss Party Line side over here. And then again, maybe I might just go ahead and kick it with my baby girls. They here. They want to do that. So, yeah, man. That's what time it is. Listen to it. Get that chain from around your neck, bro. We got to let them puppies free so we can feed. We got to feed the puppies. Mm-hmm. Real talk though, man. Y'all stay informed, man. There's a lot going on in the world. And we really feel like it really don't affect us. But this shit really does affect us. Politics really affect us. Religion really affects us. The way the world is headed, it really affects us. And if we keep allowing our children to live inside of these internet boxes and tools that we allow them to have all day, every day, and not force them to go outside and experience the world, become a goddamn tree hugger. Go love a tree. Maybe you can save the planet. Go love a tree, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? At least go outside. Just sit them outside every day and hug a goddamn tree. That's what you do. Yeah. Take their shoes off, walk around in the grass. You know what I'm saying? Let the soles, the heels of their motherfucking feet touch that goddamn soil. See how rejuvenating and refreshing that is for you. I mean, nice, good grass. Try that shit out, man. But we got the we are the world. We are the future. Point blank, period. Cuz and the children, the motherfuckers, they the future, man. And if we can't teach them to get up, get out, be more, and do more, then it's not gonna be shit. It's not gonna be no more. It's gonna be no more. That's real spill, cuz. You know what I mean? I honestly want to leave the world better than I found it when I got here 44 years ago. I laugh, I clown, I kiki around. You know what I mean? But for real, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot that I don't just sit back and discuss with a lot of people because you got a lot of jokes on YouTube. These cats ain't really, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a lot of play time. You know, but I'm here for business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand on that. You know what I mean? On God. I fuck with everybody out there. Y'all keep doing what y'all do. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. And I wish everybody the same success that I'm gonna have. You know what I mean? Almighty Father name we pray. Yahuwah Elohim. You know what I mean? In his son mighty name, Yahshua HaMashiach. Yeah, we out here. Chico. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Shout outs to everybody out there in the comments. Shout outs to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that came up on the panel. You know what I'm saying, Miss TT. I see you out there. Talk to me nice, big talk. What's up, sis? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Miss Party Line? Hey, thank you again, TT. Real spill, man. You come through in the clutch right then. I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Now everything is official. Thank you so very much. I really wish I could save that and hold on to it for later on. I really do. Let me see if that's possible. That's possible. I wonder what she got. I started. Does starring it make a difference? I have no idea. But one time to the Oracle. You ain't got one, go get yourself one. She might be on the top of a mountain some damn way in Olympus. I decline that bitch. Leonidas. Just listen to what the fuck she say. Don't go fucking with them good people over there. You hear me? It's only you, man. Not 300 of y'all. All 300 of them niggas fell. I think only one motherfucker made it back, cuz. So 299 niggas got taken out there that day. Fucking with Leonidas' ass. All because he ain't pay no damn attention to damn truth. Justice. In the American way. I'm out of here, y'all. One time. Hear me?